Yo guys, what's up? Beyblade Genius 101 here with another video for y'all. My new deck build for my Inzektors, I changed it up a bit. For example, I took out the Giga Cricket, and I took out some other cards, and I replaced some cards. And like I said, I got rid of Giga Cricket now, and I went to the sneak peek earlier, which is where I got some of the cards that I now have in it, and I competed with it. I ended up going 4 wins, 2 losses in the tournament, and the reason why that happened is that in the first loss that happened, this guy kept on playing this Macrocosmos, so basically these got screwed over big time because they kept on getting removed from play. And then in the second round, he pulled out the other card that removes them all from play, that removes all monsters from play. It's a continuous spell, I can't remember its exact name, but yeah, I was doomed. I'm surprised I made it as far as I did. I almost got rid of half of his life points in one after he played it. And basically I was impressed with that. And also, I did go to the sneak peek part, so I got this Sylvan Blade Fender. Or Blade Defender, however you want to call it. I also got some other cards. I can show you these I got for trades for friends. I got some awesome cards for friends as well, like this. I got some Dragoonity Knights from my best friend Keegan. They, on to the point. Here we have the Inzektor Dragonfly, of course, typical. Hornet, typical. Mantis. Basically, the only thing different about the monsters is the fact that I took Giga Cricket out. Your standard 3 Centipedes, just because I like to have one in there just in case, and because it's a level 3 anyways. Dark Arm Dragon, of course. Inzektor Giga Weevil. Gokapon for other cards like pretty much other search cards. Danipon, just in case, if I can't, if I'm having difficulties. Giga Mantis. There's a wide variety of cards I can pick from it still, in my opinion, guys. 2 Inzektor Hoppers, just in case. I have 3 Ladybugs. I'm probably going to end up reducing it to 2 once I get another card to replace it. And in my opinion, some, I would call it substandard Mystic Tomatoes. And moving on, here we have a newer card in it. Book of Moon. Of course, Allure of Darkness, Armor Blast, Inzektor Crossbow Zectero, actually very useful. Dark Hole. Got 2 MSTs in here now, so I can keep it as close to 40 cards. I've reduced the number of Zectaliburs to 2 instead of having 3. Same thing for Zektahawk, it's not necessary. And I went ahead and I'm thinking of doing either 1 or 2 insect imitations. I just need to find a card to replace, preferably another spell card to replace for another insect imitation. Moving on to traps. Here we have this, in my opinion, the substandard Fiendish Chain. Call the Haunted. Newer card of mine, which came in handy at the tournament, Solemn Warning. Also helped me defeat Gishkis whenever I was having some huge difficulties because I couldn't get the right cards. And then I was able to Swarm and Destroy, and then Burial from the Dark Dimension. Never really got a chance to use it, although it did help me bluff whenever they used MSTs and other backfield destroying cards, so it saved my butt a few times like that. Torrential Tribute, Compulsory Evacuation Device, another newer card of mine that I just threw in. Breakthrough Skill, and then last but not least, 2 Mirror Forces. So that pretty much concludes the main deck. No more of the Dark Eruption or anything like that. I don't need it. And now for the extra deck. And actually, it's changed up a bit. Here we have 1 Shark Fortress. I traded the other one away the other week. I have 2 Shark Caesars because I can easily get rid of 1 overlay unit. The only problem is that it requires 3 or more, but it's still easy enough if you ask me, which is why I also have 2 number 20 Giga Brilliance. And check out what I got earlier. I got myself a second ultra rare version of Inzektor Exostat, and I managed to get myself an Exabeetle. Boy, would this extra Exostag and this Exabeetle have been of great use during the tournament, seriously. But yeah, believe me, this is going to be a much more successful deck build if you ask me. I got some very good cards if you ask me. I ended up actually pulling a Rank Up Magic Astral Force, or whatever it's called, ultra rare. And I originally was going to get a Yamato from my friend Dalton, but no, he had to go and trade it for an ultimate rare version. And I think he got some other stuff for it as well, but honestly, yeah, I'm gonna get revenge on him for it because I got a card he really needs. The last card he needs to complete his Signer collection, Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode. And here are the Dragoonity Knights I got from my friend Keegan, the Barca and Trident. Yeah, I'm actually giving those to him as gifts. enjoy the drawings. And don't ask. That's what my friends do for each other. We often give each other cards as gifts. I pulled some stuff from my friend Ryan. Yeah, apparently the last donor sat on his heretics. Yeah, kind of sucks, but oh well, things happen. Got Ghost Trick Lantern for my friend Chaos Lord, as he prefers to be called. Again, that Sylvan. I got some more Legacy of the Valiant cards. Yeah, I can go through it like another time. But yeah, I need to get to bed. It's 10:01. Don't see if you can see the clock from there, but if so, yeah. I need to get to bed badly, and I am just pooped. Because seriously, I ended up skipping lunch just so I could stay throughout the whole sneak peek through the tournament. And then I went and ate. And for anyone who knows of my appetite, that's not good. I didn't eat for more than 12 hours. And yet, it didn't affect my dueling capabilities at all. I didn't even mess up once during an actual duel that would have had an actual impact. I messed up in one duel, although it wasn't going to change the impact. Yeah, I already knew about that. I just wanted to make some move just for the heck of it. But yeah, the results were exactly the same as they would have been in the end. But yeah, and I actually got to meet a friend of mine that I kind of met on Facebook through a trading online. His name is Kid Davis, and just because he was having his actual good quality mat going around being signed, I decided to feel a bit inspired, and I had him sign mine. And he also left me a note after saying, "Keep your head up." And then another guy there, Alex something, I can't remember his last name, I'm not the best with cursive. But this is actually my favorite field, the Fire Kings. I love the Fire Kings. They are fun. Although they aren't the best deck I've ever used. They were one of them, though. Yeah, if you want to see a couple of my Legacy of the Valiant cards, here we have Lancer, Alpaca Caribou, Mystical Beast of the Forest, Anomaly, Moai Carrier, Xyz Avenger. What else have we got here? Luminous Dragon Ritual goes with Paladin of Photon Dragon. Sound a bit familiar, I wonder. I wonder why. Yeah, Legacy of the Valiant packs also look pretty cool. But seriously, that honestly to me looks like, if I didn't know for the fact that it wouldn't be number 101, or C101, whatever, yeah, then I would assume that would be like number C107, honestly, although that comes out in the next pack, Primal Origins. And again, there's that card. Most of the cards I already got rid of, but oh well. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go through everything I have again later on. I'm going to go through the Inzektors again very soon as possible, that is. And I'm going to take care of trades and etc. Just anything I can do to improve my Inzektors, of course. Probably going to keep them at this point and just make them as good as possible. Oh, and I started to say before, for the other deck that I lost to, for a while out there, I lost to Constellars, sadly. But what ended up happening is that this guy pretty much stopped whatever I did, sadly. And what ended up happening is that I found out right before I was doing him that so far the guy had gone undefeated from throughout the whole tournament, minus a couple single rounds rather than matches. He had gone undefeated, so he was the overall winner, obviously. He was the only undefeated player. So, yeah, I honestly don't feel bad because the first guy just totally shut me down just by total luck by getting, like, the one copy of each card that he needed. And then the other guy, yeah, obviously the undefeated player. So, no regrets, really. 4 out of 6, I'm still happy with that. And especially because my Inzektors are even closer to being truly complete, I'll probably just get more cards like Armageddon Knight and such that I need online. After my cousin told me that he'll be able to hook me up with being able to help me finish my Boojins. Seriously, I gave him a price of over, like, almost $200. He's like, that's cheap, bro. I could hook you up. But, yeah, I was like, what, really? And he's like, yeah. And I don't know whether or not it was the alcohol speaking, but I later on texted him, and he said that he's actually going to be thinking on it, and he wants me to help him build his own deck. So, I'm probably going to give him one of my own decks or build him one. But yeah, since I have to sneeze, I'm gonna have to talk to you guys later and make more videos. I'll go through the deck build again. Excuse me.